Hi, my name is Debbie Merkel. I'm a Kelowna artist, and I'd like to thank the Process Art audience for watching today. I have a friend with me today who's going to be launching her own YouTube channel, Michelle Wiebe. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So, Michelle, what is the best advice you were ever given?
Don't give up. Don't stop. So I come from a mother with serious perseverance. And I think if ever there was something was, just keep going. Just keep going. Do what feels good. So if you use that as your compass, what feels good, even if no one likes it, even if you don't think it's anything, if it feels good, keep doing it.
Good advice.
Yeah, and so I felt that for me, and with the teaching thing was, I never wanted to be a limiting factor. So like, working in other fields in life, you can go do stuff for people, you can go but I never wanted to be something that held somebody back. So I remember teachers talking in school and being like, well, that's, maybe not as good as it could have been. What did that do?
Yeah, exactly.
Shut it right down. So I learned that early. And I thought, wow, I don't ever want to be that. I don't want to be that limiting voice or that thought that stops somebody from wanting to do something they're excited about. So if you feel excitement, if you feel like you're curious and there's that curiosity that keeps coming up, just start small. Just go get a little something, take a few bucks and go buy some little art stuff, even if it's from the dollar store to get going. But just do it. Don't wait. Don't hold back. Just try. And what I've seen with people who try, and as long as you keep that curiosity, it'll become something. So stay curious. Don't listen to the naysayers. That's huge. And also, you don't really need to look outside of yourself, right? Because I think a lot of times we're looking for that, oh, wow, that's awesome. And that's great. And if you get that, woohoo. But also, you just got to be satisfied if it feels good. That's enough.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Yeah.
What you said reminded me of, I don't know how many years ago it was now, where I took drawing classes. There was a group of friends. We got together, and my friend said, oh, well, why don't we invite this teacher?
Fun, yeah.
Well, at that point, I really wasn't an artist, and I was sort of like, I can't do this, can't do this.
Right.
So she put this vase of flowers in the center of the table, and she said, okay, draw that. And I just sat there.
Froze?
I did, and I said, I don't know how. And she said, she got mad. And she said, well, just draw it. And I said, but I don't know where to start. She said, oh, for God's sakes. Well, you can imagine what that did to me.
Oh, like beyond.
And so when I started teaching, like you, I remembered that.
And
it's always giving
and that's it.
positive first, and then suggestions later.
And I think exactly that. So I feel that those experiences happened for us to not be that. Right?
Probably.
Because that for me is, when someone leaves a workshop, they'll come up and they just say, I just have to thank you. Because this just was like nothing I could have hoped for,
Nice.
And just when you don't set that level of expectation. And so how do I start an art class? Just put a drop. Put another drop. Pick 3 colors you love. Do a drop. Do another drop. And so you can't go wrong there, right?
No.
So keeping it safe a little bit just for that beginning, right? Because you're getting them out of that, whatever was said or whatever stopped them till this point, right? And to be able to be that safe place of learning, right? Which we're all...
Oh, it's true.
Just think of school. Like, you're always like, got to be at this level. You got to do this, So taking out all those, you gotta. And it's just like, let's just play. And that's the other thing. I don't ever ask anybody to clean up after class too. I said the inner child needs to come out and play here. So the inner child doesn't want to clean up either, and I can do that. So I think that's another thing that kind of allows that freedom, right? Because then it's at the end of the class, everybody gets all serious, and the lids have to match the bottles, and I'm like, no, you just put that down. You already did your part. And I think that too just goes, what? I've always been taught to clean up after myself and put everything away, and I'm like, yeah, but not today. right?
That's
And so it
nice.
just kind of shifts that energy, and it kind of just allows the freedom again, and just kind of, and I think that's it. But also when I'm thinking of art, and I try to help people to understand that. So when I say a feeling, like what's coming in, so like what's that thought, or what's that, allow that, because maybe that's like a little something from the universe that's kind of guiding you to keep going, or to try this over here, which maybe you thought, oh, I didn't like that color before, and all of a sudden now you're in love with it, Just got to explore and play. I think play, like play in art. You're going to have good outcomes. You're going to have some that sit in the corner that maybe you don't want to look at for a while, and then you come back to it and go, well, there was something in there for me. I just didn't see it that day, right? Because I was maybe looking for something else. So yeah, just let an expectation go.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing your videos.
Oh, thank you.
Really looking forward
I'm looking
to
forward
that.
to sharing.
If you like what you saw today, please subscribe to the channel.